Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video I'm going to play a little bit of 10-0 Rapid, but first I will check out some daily games and make some moves here. This is probably a drawn position, and I kind of hope it is a drawn position because I'm not sure what else to do. Both sides have our bishops, and looks like we've got the same number of pawns. Black does have this really nice 4-pawn grouping, whereas I've got a isolated pawn. Otherwise, we're 2 and 2 over there on the other side. I think I don't know if it says on here. I can't remember if I've offered this opponent a draw or not. I think I have. But otherwise, I guess we'll just kind of keep going a little bit. In the last move, they did push a pawn. I don't want to take, though. I want to kind of hold on to that tension, and if they take here, I will take there. So I just moved my bishop up, and they're moving their bishop, and I don't know if that move is really doing anything of note. So I'll move back down here. Yeah, this one could be tight. Yeah, I'm giving up some pawns here. Obviously, I had 3 to 1, but their king. You know, I'm finding it hard to figure out how to protect this or how to grab this G pawn, since my king is blocked from there. So I kind of intentionally pushed my F pawn to lure them away, get some room. They've taken that. I'm going to hop down here and see if I can't grab this G pawn. But I'm assuming my opponent is going to take either with the king. I can take here, and then pretty soon my A pawn is probably not going to be long for this board. Yeah, so a couple of games where I'm not too confident about the outcomes. This one looks good for me. I'm up by 11. And it looks like I'm going to have an opportunity for a discovered attack on the king. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now I'll take with a pawn. My opponent does have a lead on this one. Okay, opponent has a lead on this one as well. J. Rennie, 1609. Got a check opportunity. Yeah, maybe I just need to do a check, get my bishop locked over here against this C pawn. That might let me start to open things up a little bit, get a little space for my king. Help guard this square. Also guarding this pawn so I can move my rook out to an open file. Yeah, we'll do that. And of course, the only practical thing they're going to do is move their king aside. So I guess I can, let's see, I can do settings. That's not what I want, that's settings. Here we go. Do the conditional moves. So we'll say, after the king moves away, I'll move my bishop back. Okay, just gained an opportunity in this game. So if I back up a little bit, yeah, let me back up to here. So my opponent did have a 1-pawn advantage, but they moved their king to a dark square, so I was able to take a... Oops, I hit the wrong button. Let me go back. And I'll go back to about here. Yeah, they moved their king to a dark square. I was hoping I'd have this opportunity a little bit earlier, but it didn't quite happen. They moved their king off that dark square. That would have been pretty sweet there. King moved to a dark square again, so I was able to take with check. That allows me to take the rook. They check. They take it with check for me. I move to a light square. Bishop moves. I realize moving away from that dark squared pawn is not a good idea, so I move back. Now the king's over here. I really don't want the king to infiltrate on this side, at least not yet. So instead of taking the pawn over here on a2 right away, crap, I keep hitting that wrong friggin' button. There we go. So instead of taking this pawn, I give a check, knowing that the king can't move back down, so they're going to have to move back up. Now I can go and take that pawn. King tries again. I come back for another check. King moves up. And my thought process here, at least for the short term, I was thinking of maybe just moving my rook up. King may try to track me down. But after that, yeah, at first I was thinking maybe then I can move my rook over to go after this pawn, but of course that's, they just push that onto a dark square, and I'm probably kind of stuck there. However, then I can start maybe pushing this a pawn. It's not looking too good for that a pawn because its promotion square is a dark square guarded by their bishop. But yeah, I guess we'll see what we can do. And if I can get my rook over here in the center, maybe I can start to take out some of these pawns if I can distract their bishop from protecting. So I'm going to move up here, and if king tries to track me down, I'll move here. And since this pawn is on a light square, this might be a good one for me to go for, this f5. So maybe if the king starts to go back again for my h-pawn, maybe I can work my way back to that f-file. Push here, that's not so bad. I can obviously start to threaten that too. Threaten this pawn or that pawn. Okay. Alright, even material, but I feel pretty good. I've got a great attack over here in this square. They recently brought this bishop over to help with the attack. I'm sorry, knight over. My bishop is kind of guarding that area. I'm assuming they're looking to do a push. I feel like I still want to hold on to this a little bit longer. So I'm thinking of maybe dropping all the way back. Can start to pressure their queen. If I go after their queen, where's it going to move? It can't go there or there. It can't go there. It can't go there. So basically, it's only safe squares are up here. Or there. And then what am I going to do after that? Well, I still have the opportunity. I was going to say, with my knight there, I'm going to take away a great little hidey hole for my long-range bishop. Yeah, so moving their queen away, I'm not sure if it really does anything for me except for that one move. All right, I guess. Gosh, I don't. Yeah, I know the bishop is great, as a long-range weapon. I just feel hesitant to bring it all the way back because at some point I am going to want to move this. My knight can't go anywhere except for g6. Yeah, I'm going to move the bishop back. Now, of course, bishop back. Let's do that again. Hit the check mark. Yeah, and depending on what they're going to do next, they may start to move their bishop out and threaten my bishop. Of course, that wouldn't be very good because I've got a rook protecting that square as well. All right, not sure what's going to go on in this one. Okay. I guess they could have grabbed that pawn, but I guess I'll threaten this rook. I'm assuming I'll get a push down. A little bit scary over here. I see some potential for targeting their rook. Kind of a balanced attack there. So if I move here, takes, their bishop could pull away, as mine could, so we both just exchange rooks, or their bishop could take this pawn with check. I'd have to react to that. They could drop down here with check, but either way, they're going to grab my bishop, which is over there on e1 at the moment, and they will be up a pawn. So maybe for now, I'll just move away. Crap, I can't do that. We've got an opportunity right here for a fork that I need to contend with. I think I might have to take this knight out now, knowing their bishop is going to take my rook. Yep, I will do that. I'm going to lose the rook. But perhaps then my bishop, I'm going to go ahead and do that, confirm. Because if they go for that rook right away, I can at least take this pawn with check. And that means I'm only down one pawn. And then I can obviously move over and grab that bishop. I'll still be down still down one, because I'm getting a bishop and a pawn for my rook. But maybe that's all right. Let's get this knight out. Get this knight out. I'm going to go after that bishop, go after that pawn. That pawn still has a lot of protection on it, but at the very least, make that bishop back up perhaps. All right, one more. Okay, I've got a lot of ways to take back on this one. Kind of thinking about this earlier this morning or late last night. Take back with a knight. Take back with the bishop. Take back with the pawn. Hold the phone. What if knight takes bishop? They're gonna have to react because I'm forking the queen and the rook. They'll take back with a pawn. I take with a pawn. Maybe they take back with a pawn, and I take with a bishop. Yeah, let's try that. Let's get their bishop out of the way. In fact, I will do a conditional move. They take back this way. I take back that way. They take back with pawn. Now what do I want to do? I can check either way. Is there any value to taking with a queen? No, I'll take back with the bishop, assuming this happens. Either way, I'm still targeting this pawn over here on b2. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Let's exit out of there. Let's head back to play. Let's do a 10-minute rapid, see who we get here. Slylessky. I think I was supposed to bring my bishop out a little bit sooner maybe, but no, can't bring the bishop out there now. So I'm going to go here. We'll fianchetto the dark squared bishop. Ooh, I'll go up here now. If they push me away, I'll take. All right, I'm definitely pretty cramped. They've got great center space control. You know, my first thought was going to be to take here, but now I'm wondering about just about moving over, see if they push again, and if they do, I can just move right up here, and at some point we'll be trading. I do have a pawn there to help protect, so yeah, I'll just move over here. Okay. I think I'll wait a minute, because if they take, I can take back with a knight. So let me just go ahead and develop my other knight. So they've got a better control over the center, but I am a little bit more developed than white is. Okay, now I may have to go ahead and do that take. Let's see. Actually, let's do a big push here. see if they take en passant. Let me get my knight out, and that would be an awesome square there, that e4 square. Let's push. Let's get this knight out. Oh, okay, so they're going to go for this fork. I need to contend with that. I guess it's up here. Threaten the queen, and then we'll push this knight away. Ooh, is this an opportunity? I get my king up here, get these rooks on this h-file. Ooh, this pawn is pinned. Let's keep the knight out of there, hold off that push, and I can start taking over here. Does it matter which one I take with? Nope. But they can't take back, so getting my knight to d3 would be pretty nice. Okay. I don't think I can get this knight out of the way there, so let me just start to, let's see, what's a good way to start to really initiate an attack over here? I guess we'll get the rook out to h. All right, this is a little bit more concerning. Takes, that means there could be a potential push here with an exposed attack on my queen. So I guess I will move my queen over to this light square. If I can get my rook up and over. All right, I think I'm okay with that for now. Let's keep them focused a little bit. Over here, this is where my attack's going to take place. Potential square for the knight. Doing pretty good on time. Opponent has a slight advantage, of course. Just about half a minute. Ooh, they want to offer a trade. Trade should benefit me, because right after that trade, I should be able to grab a pawn over here. This side's going to start to get pretty weak. Yep, looks like we can start to trade down rooks. I don't know if I should have done that move yet. This knight up here is probably still the better way to go. Pretty soon this knight's going to have a fork and be able to take out this b pawn. I don't want that to happen, so I am going to move here for now. I guess I'll move down to this light square. I missed that one. But let's protect this. Gotta get my dark square bishop out. Down here. Over here, over there. Okay, opponent has a 5-4 time advantage. Alright, so they're going to protect here. However, what if I give a check? I think I need to go back. Yeah, let's go after this pawn up here. This pawn. I I think they did have an opportunity to maybe start taking sooner rather than later. Let's see, what do we got going on here? All right, they're going to threaten my bishop. I'll tuck it all the way up here. Nope, don't want to take that yet. I need to play a little bit faster. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take over here. All right, need to keep an eye on that time. Get this knight out of the way and start pushing some pawns. Is where I'd really like that increment. Ooh, all right, even better. So, okay, yeah, opponent resigned, and I did receive a call a little bit ago that I'm going to have to respond to for work, so I'm going to just go ahead and do a game review. Yep, so we're pretty similar in accuracy. Yeah, black had an advantage pretty soon after that. I'm sure that, yeah, taking that material advantage, but it looks like I made 2 blunders somewhere near the end, which gave my opportunity, or gave a great opportunity to white. I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, I guess we'll just do start review. We'll do that and just jump through the next key moves. What was best there? Pushing the pawn, kind of preventing any more access down there. Allowed the opponent to kick a bishop. I did that knowingly though, so I don't know if that's really the best option. I guess otherwise taking would be the best way to go, which I was also considering. Okay, they didn't like that push there. Just queen move. Well, queen can't go too far because I need to guard that square. Doesn't make sense. Oh, okay, so over to c6. All right. Not 100% sure why, but there we go. That was good for black. That was good for black. being able to spot that pin. Couple blunders coming up. Okay, so here's blunder 1, getting my king over there on that light square. Knight is undefended, so this move loses material. Yeah, knight up here is... Oh my gosh. Totally. Did not see that one. That would have really changed the course of the game. Man, I got lucky on that one. And my next blunder was still leaving this knight. Yeah, just sitting there. So the exact same blunder twice, just leaving this knight just sitting up there for my opponent. And why wouldn't I just take theirs? Because their knight is what was giving me the most trouble. I should have been constantly looking to see how I can get rid of that knight. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know if I deserved to win on that one. It seemed like probably deserved a draw at best, but I will certainly take the win. And I'm up to a new high, I think, here for the 30-day period, 1660. Not too shabby. If you made it this far in the video, thank you very much for your time, and I will talk to you later. Bye.